Be cruel, poetic, or divine, but when denied, it's your violence you may find. Right?
Yeah.
I asked my wife to toss in one of my hats because my head's looking crazy. No, but yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty cool how, you know, thank you, how this new Riddler is taking on a whole different energy compared to Jim Carrey's The Riddler, because Jim Carrey's The Riddler was perfect for him at the time. He was riding a wave with the cool stuff that he was doing, and his energy is pure comedic thrill ride in that. Um, Batman, what was that? Batman Forever? Yes, it was Batman Forever. He was hilariously just uncontrollable, and this one is different though. It looks like he's gonna be the Riddler. Looks like he's serious, and I've been seeing other iterations of Riddler recently where he's a lot more serious than I thought they would ever make the character. And I'm just like, I thought he was just supposed to be clever, clever witted and all that stuff, and basically put, Batman in booby traps, and Batman has to think his way out of it. That's what I think of the Riddler, posing like serious riddles, and Batman has to figure them out before sudden death. I think it's really cool how they have it to where the Riddler is seemingly the first big bad of this new Batman trilogy. I'm saying it here. It's a trilogy, man. It's a trilogy because there's no way that you have a big product like Batman. You have, and you got Marvel doing what they're doing over there. You're not making this just the one and done. You're in it for the long haul. I would assume that anyone who would like sign up for that role, like what I'm saying, they got intentions for you to be there. You know what I'm saying, for a while, in that in that driver's seat, um, the cockpit of Batman, and you know it takes a while. It takes a while to get through his catalog, and also if you're trying to make it like you're trying to come out the gate with the Riddler, who is not his most popular villain. Let's be honest. You know what I'm saying? But he's dope though. He's dope. But that's just daring too. That's what makes me think this movie is gonna be a good movie because it's daring. Because they got the Riddler as the main antagonist in the first movie, like the first outing. So and it makes for an intellectual story piece. Because Bruce, you know, they show clips in the trailer where Bruce is looking at the Riddler's, riddles for Batman. I thought that was interesting how they had Bruce looking at it as opposed to us looking at Batman, whole suited up looking at it. So maybe that's a think piece right there too. In case you guys didn't see, just in case you didn't see what the Riddler looked like in the trailers, you know, I'm gonna show you guys some angles right here. Check this out. Funny because I just remember all the things leading up to this movie about how Robert Pattinson didn't want to work out. Everyone was all butthurt about that. I thought it was funny, and I was like, man, you gotta work out. You gonna play Batman? Batman can't be small. He gotta have some muscles at least. He's fighting bad guys. Gotta have muscles for that, or at least that's what it's traditionally been in superhero movies and shows and all that and comics. But I like that, the Riddler has this different type of look. A lot of people been bagging on his look, and I'm like, oh, but Robert Pattinson, dude is buff. That dude's beefcake in in the trailer, man. And then I was like, oh, they was just pulling our chain, man. Cause once this movie pop and it go right, they gonna be like, man, he had it all figured out the whole time. He was just playing us. And then the Riddler with his looking people bagging on him, you know, first of all, he's being played by a great actor, which I don't know his name yet, but I'll say it before this video ends. And you know, this movie does great. They're gonna be like, oh man, that iconic look from the Riddler. I can see it. I can see the optics now.